All right, we are live. All right, I'm just starting things up. There we are. Back on my favorite game, Titanfall. Just gonna move this a little bit. So as we are officially in December now, so hope everyone's looking forward to Christmas. I know I am. In the meantime, though, let's play some of this. Hello, Leon. Congratulations, you have the flex of being able to say you're first in chat. I don't think George will be very happy, but you know. Let's go, let's go. I'm streaming a little bit earlier than I normally would today because it's a Sunday. Um, and I also figured matches will be fairly live. I think another thing as well. There's you'll know this, Elion. We've got the comp game against Order of the Fallen, Five of First Order of the Fallen later for running. So obviously, if I'm going to stream, now's the best time to do so. I think. There you go. The audio working. Fair, looking forward to that comp game a bit later. Yeah, me too, mate. I'm quite pumped for it. I mean, the past few games that we've had against Sword of the Fallen, they've gone pretty well. I feel like we haven't. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've lost some games before, but I feel like our record is pretty good against them. Like, there's a fair chance that I think we'll win, but they'll definitely put up a fight. I have no doubt about that. Anyways, I'm still working towards that max Aegis rank on my Ion. Having a reflex cannon would be really, really nice. But Jules and Davis just taking like a selfie together. Move out. Let's go, squad. I think this is on regular difficulty from what I can recall. Just to place a team will win, that's the big thing, communication. 100% agree. A lot of the time, with Supremacy, it is a team game. You can't have any of this sort of glory hunting that a lot of players might sometimes have. Um, and that is something that I am also prepared to do, because I am one of the designated hero players for the game. And I understand that in the modern metagame for Battlefront at the moment, heroes aren't as strong as they formerly were. Like, they die a lot easier. I don't know if it's also just because players in general are a lot better, or the fact that heroes have just become really buggy as well. But like, my goal isn't going to be trying to kill everyone, you know? I'm not going to try go on the 100-player kill streak. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of other very good hero players who are capable of doing that. Um, and to them, I say fair play. But for me, I feel like I end up losing my hero way too fast when I try to go for kills. So I'm just going to focus on defending an objective, which is ironically what I did last time we went against Sword of the Fallen. Um, I basically did just defend points or I defended A, I believe, on Naboo, and it was integral to us winning the game. Um, I know Havocs and Kane would definitely tell you so. Am I lagging a little bit? I'm looking at the minimap and the enemies are kind of stuttering. Yeah, I'm definitely lagging. I don't know why. I don't normally lag when I play this game. I must be on like a different server. God, yeah, no, this is terrible lag. This is awful lag. I don't get why it's so bad. This time I should take down one. So I'm tolerating it at the moment. It's not even letting me unscope my weapon. This is awful. I might have to like leave and rejoin. Yeah, you can see my ping there. It's going from 50 to like 300 at moments. Alright. Oh, I'm not going to get the MVP this wave. Fair enough. Oh, this is going to be really annoying if this lag keeps persisting. God, like the camera's just being really jittery as well. Out of sync with the server. Well, there you go. That basically sums it up, doesn't it? Oh God. Is this just my internet now? I'm starting to think this is actually just my internet. That's so annoying because I literally just got my Titan down as well. Yeah, this is my internet. I think my internet's acting up. Let's run a speed test. Yeah, that's much lower than what it normally is. My internet's at like 10 megabits per second. Normally it's at like 30 to 50. So yeah, when I'm streaming and then also playing a game, like that's not gonna probably not gonna cut it. Yeah. Oh God, what is going on? Yeah. I can't even see my stream preview at the moment. Okay, the stream preview's back for a moment. God, man. Yeah, I don't have a clue what's going on at the moment. This is awful. It's like I'm seeing in my stream preview that Jet's commented, but it's not actually showing up in like the Twitch preview chat for me. So it's like I don't even know. Like there's people joining the stream and I can't interact with them because my stream just won't even update. And obviously here it's not even letting me actually stream my Xbox to my laptop. So I don't really know what to do at the moment. Okay, okay. We are temporarily back now. But yes, hello Jet. Hello Jet, even though you haven't shown up in chat for some reason. Not much you can do though when it's being unreliable and inconsistent like that. Oh, no, no, no. You're actually contributing to the challenge. Oh, 56%, yeah. Actually I need to settle on a Christmas song I'm gonna sing. But like I said, at this rate, it's definitely gonna happen. I'm definitely gonna end up having to sing something. I mean, especially when I've given it like what, like 30 days. I think I did give it like a month for the challenge to be completed because I just thought no one was going to contribute to it. But maybe I should have set it a bit higher. Wait, which difficulty are we on? Oh, can my internet just stop dying, please? God, it's been so bad. All right. Okay. I want to show what difficulty this is. Oh, it's hard. It says there. Okay, this is hard difficulty. Also, I need to make a new party because people can hear me in game. All right. I quite enjoy hard mode. I think hard mode's pretty good. Try to have a good time. Of course we will. That's what we do here. We have a good time. Yes, my ping's looking pretty solid now. The hell was that? Was that someone behind me shooting? As I'm sure Jet will remember, this is the map where you just get spammed with plasma drones. That was a good throw. How is someone already dead? Have they just died to grunts? What? Alright. Yeah, take that Reaper out before it can keep spamming ticks, because those will definitely kill us. I'm gonna head over this way. There's quite a few grunts. Oh damn, these guns just came out of nowhere. God, it's so fun doing that. Hopefully I don't lag out too much today. Yesterday was pain. Yeah. Do you mean for the comp game? Because yeah, that'd be pretty terrible. There was a ticks, and I tried to dodge it, and I still died. I called it. I literally said it's like the main cause of death. I literally couldn't even see it. Like it just ran up in front of me. It's really annoying when they kill you though, because you miss out on that bonus. Yeah, yeah. Like I genuinely do find ticks to be one of the most annoying things in this game. Yeah, hopefully you don't lag out there. Alright. Okay, they're going for that one. How's the harvester shield? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna say, don't tell me the harvester shield's just not gonna regenerate now. Nice, nice. Alright. There's more mortar specters. Right, nice, 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 nice. Oh, they're all dead. Nice, nice, we got him. There we are. Barely took any damage. What do you mean it took no damage? It's on 100%. Don't bullshit us now. If I don't lag out, I guarantee someone will accuse me of lag switching. I don't have the best internet. Why would someone lag switch in a supremacy game? Yeah, that's bullshit. We don't get the flawless defense bonus, even though it's still not 100%. Like, that's bullshit. Okay. I don't normally complain when it comes to this game, but that's definitely something I'd complain about. So I'm better in my Titan anyways, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to lag switch in a supremacy game anyways, because it's like, I mean, unless I guess you're a hero, but even then I don't know. Makes you fair, it's the same reason why you'd lag switch for anything, right? It just kind of makes you invincible, like, people just can't hit you because you're teleporting everywhere. I think the reason why it seems unusual to me is because if someone's teleporting, you wouldn't think they'll be able to really accomplish much for the team. Oh yeah, laggy Yodas feel invincible. Like you cannot kill them. It's why he's a common pick for me when I'm on like Virginia or something like that. Because I'll be like, if people if people just can't even hit me, I mean Yoda's already quite small. If I'm small and I'm lagging everywhere, like I literally will just never die. I love this gun. It's so good for dealing with grunts. We will definitely need a turret to deal with those plasma drones, otherwise they will start dealing permanent damage later. Because trust me, the turrets do help quite a lot. Can't see that clear shot. Oh, come on. Where the hell is it getting shot from? Oh, come on. So what's the objective in this game, or the mode you are playing right now? So this is a specific game mode in Titanfall, which is basically a multiplayer shooter game where you have these giant mechs called Titans that you basically operate, they're like giant robots. You seen anything like I don't know Pacific Rim or anything like that? It's quite similar. Um, the game mode itself has, oh, I guess the game itself has many different game modes, which is most known is where you basically just like a war or a battle where you play against other players, and you earn your titans to go down and battle that way. Um, but this game mode that I'm playing is called Frontier Defense, and you basically have to defend this. You basically have to defend this objective. It's called the Harvester. You see, it says it's got 85% health there at the moment, and we've got to defend it for 5 more waves. I quite enjoy it because normally it's a bit more chill than playing multiplayer where it's really really sweaty. Oh, I think I saw what I hit. Almost got this guy. Come on. Ah, okay, yeah. Nice. There we go. Okay, well, it's already over. Yeah, that was a very good wave. I'm not gonna lie. Halves is on 50% already. How come my combat score's so small? I have definitely been killing things. I don't know. This game's just odd sometimes. All right. I don't even have enough for a sentry. That sucks. I should honestly switch off notifications when I'm live because that's also probably gonna get quite annoying. Okay, other people put down sentries. To be fair though, if I'm not getting any fucking combat score, of course I'm not gonna have enough um, credits for turrets because it's like I'm just not getting rewarded for anything, even though I am, like I said, killing things. I think it's just because this team in general is being incredibly sort of proactive, like they're going out and killing everything, which is like a good and bad thing because it means that yes, they're taking out the enemies, but they're basically leaving the harvester alone. Yeah, because I was going to say, me and this other guy who have been basically hugging the harvester are the ones who have the lowest score. But you were also the ones who have probably still kept us in this game, because if all of us just ran away from the harvester, um, we'd lose. Straight up, we'd lose. So it's kind of the difference between playing for kills and playing for objective. There we go. Like, I don't know why that guy was so desperate to try and get the kill there, like just trying to melee them for the last second. Alright. Squash the bugs. Got a Reaper over there. You know, shouts over there. I still have my laser claw that I haven't used. I'll use that though when I get a good opportunity to do so. I know, we've got a lot of new Titans coming in. There you go, that was a good laser call. This is only wave 3 as well. I'm feeling like we're all already under quite a bit of pressure here. Like, we've got enemies coming in from all angles. And the harvesters are obviously at 40%. Like, my fucking Titans just got absolutely bombed there. I think those two Scorch Titans that were just focusing you. Yeah, this is awful. Oh, I think that's awful. That fucking nuke Titan actually just bombed it then. That's annoying as well, because that was probably my best wave that I did there, and obviously it didn't count. Yeah, that's not good though for wasting a retry at wave 3. Like, we honestly might not we honestly might not get through this game. Like, we might just lose. Okay, I'm the only person who's placing arc traps too, which isn't good. I mean, we have a sentry, which is nice, I suppose. Yes, I need to disable this because I'm getting notifications that Martini's online, even though he's literally just been online like forever. Like it's not like he's been getting going online and offline. Like why do I just keep getting reminded of it? It's annoying. It's like when people are live streaming. I've noticed it does that as well, which really gets on my nerves. Like it just keeps reminding you when someone's live streaming. Just one of the many changes made by Xbox, which I just do not approve of at all. You play BF2 on console or PC cloud gaming? I play on console. Like I said, I'm just streaming it to my Xbox through the Xbox app, I believe. There you go. You're yeah, let's tighten down. There's an arc tank coming from this side. Someone coming from the front as well. You need to fucking die. Nice, nice. Alright. I hate the Arc Titans. They're so OP. Like they could just nuke the harvesters so fast. I was gonna go up to meet them, but I thought I didn't think we could I could abandon the front defense at the moment. It's like I didn't even have time to deal with it because the Arc Titans are just so fast. Like and they bolt for they bolt it for the harvesters too. They just completely ignore everything else. Oh fuck off with your shield. There we go. Please tell me those are grunts going towards this thing. I think they were, yeah. This is where they have executions too. That's cool. Yeah, the determinations are really awesome. They're all unique for the different titans too. Um, because I have the Ion Prime sort of bundle, it means that my titan gets the unique sort of execution animations, which is really nice. Right, I'm gonna deal with these ones over here because last time we didn't, and they basically used the yeah. There's two over here, and they both have their shields up. This ain't good. This ain't good, guys. You're shooting the wrong way. We're gonna yeah. That's basically an L, I think. Uh, we took so much unnecessary damage there just because no one was watching the flank. So, yeah, that all could have been avoided. Yeah, I did much better that time. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. If we do get through this, it's gonna be like it's gonna be with zero lives left. But there's no way. Right, we are in dire need of some arc traps. Right, so I've got two arc traps here. Right, so we've got traps that way. I'm gonna focus more on this path because again the Titans that were coming down this way were the ones that basically just nukes the harvesters. So yeah, the Titan terminations though are really awesome. Like a lot of people like them in this game, and I do too. I think they're really well done. The animators for this game, all credit to them. Right. All right, there's more specters up there. Still got to deal with those more specters up there. Ah, what the hell was that? Oh, screw it. The Titan's about to go down anyways. Where the hell did these scorches come from? Like, what the hell? Like literally, what was our turrets or our arc traps doing? Like, fair enough that I was closest one there, but it's like I genuinely thought I'd have way more time to deal with that. And only that, but I mean, I was like one of the. It was me and the other guy who was watching the left flank. Like, what were the other two people doing? I know one of them also moved over to the left flank, which again I feel like was a bit of a mistake. You shouldn't have like three people watching the same one place. But yeah, I just think that was a needless loss. Honestly, like we definitely could have gone about that without. Because now we have no lives. Now if we lose the harvester again, the game's just lost at that point. Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Alright. Only 10 titans too, man. It's just strange how we're struggling to deal with it. It's like if we all take out three titans each, that's fine. Like we'll win the wave because if there's 10 titans, and we each take out three, we're good. And I feel like I can do that. I feel like that's a doable amount. I could probably take out three titans before my titan goes down. But it's like for some reason we're struggling with that. I don't get it. Oh, that was the shit shot. Like, why are you moving over here? We do not need three people on the same point. Like, I'm watching these scorches at the front. That's what I'm doing. Now no one watches. Now no one's watching the left flank. There we go. Go. There we go. Okay. Okay. How is it still taking? Oh, it's the fucking Mort Spectres. Right, this is going much better this time. I feel like because I've kind of forced myself to just move away from wherever my teammates are going. Again, I don't know why they're moving over to where some of the places where I am, because again, we need to cover more ground. But because I'm moving away, I guess it's helping in a way. All right, we good. 88% health though for final wave. I don't know how I feel about that. I could get. Oh, I'm so close to being able to get like a nuke already on half battery. I would love that. Well, I just realized I can withdraw, right? There we go. All right. I don't know. Thank God someone had a team reserve in there, because yeah, that meant I was able to use some of that. Okay, where should I put this? This is looking a lot more organized, though, I will say that. All right. This is it. This will determine if we complete or not. Because as you can see, it says at the top there, no retries are left. So let's hope we can do it. A lot more specters. We'll want to take them out sooner rather than later. Can't quite reach those more specters. Right, we're good now. God, I hate the gun shield, especially on hard modes. Like the shield's just so strong. Screw it. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, let's say we got nuke titans just exploding right in front of the harvester. I tried to punch it away. That actually worked. That actually worked, punching that nuke titan away. Wow, that's smart. All right. God damn, this is getting a bit too close for comfort though. Actually, 30. What is it? 30, yeah, we can't be dealing with these arc and nuke titans. They're just gonna brush the harvester. Our team is working very well, though. We've kind of just formed a front line, which we're defending them all from, and it's working for the time being. We're all quite low, though. Yeah, I had to lose my Titan there. I had to. No, I think this is lost. No, it's fucking lost, isn't it? Oh, that sucks. That sucks, man. We did such a good job. I don't think we deserved that. We played very well. We played so well there at the end. I mean, I lost my Titan, but I don't know what else I could have done. I was in the middle of my laser call. So, I mean, how did I do on the scoreboard? It's not letting me look. Yeah, it's not letting me view the scoreboard. I came second overall. Yeah, so I'm fairly pleased with my performance. I feel like I did about as well as I could have done. I said that. I said there was a fair chance we were going to lose. Hey, don't get me wrong, I still got a lot of merits for that, even despite us losing. Because again, it was on hard mode, and we did make it to wave four still. Um, so yeah, it's not bad still, not bad. Unlocks the hemlock. Fine, unlock for my Titan. Stoic overcast. What is this? I'm still sticking to the current stuff that I've got for my Titans. It's pretty good. I do currently have it open to most difficulties though, because I mean, it's probably the best way to find a game. Okay, so we're playing on regular this time. Probably put my blinds down. There's another invite. Another invite. Another notification. Just super annoying. So my batteries are low. Should probably replace them now. Also have the chance. We need to do that. There we are. Ooh, that was nice. Stay away from that. Oh, that's the easiest 5-star I've ever seen in my life. I'd say, yeah, I just took out like how many stalkers there. There's no way I'm not going to be. There's no way I'm not going to be the MVP for this wave, right? Looks like I took out so many grunts. Ah, fuck off. I want to get a battery from this. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, you're kidding me. How did I not get that? I was literally killing so many people. I feel like the game's just being harsh with me today. Alright. So I got shields for my Ion, which is good. Alright, where's a good place to put traps down? I think up here is pretty good. What's everyone doing at the moment? I did not want to take this caption. Oh my god, ticks are so annoying. I love the squelch noise that it makes whenever you like trample a grunt with your Titan. It's just so gory but funny at the same time. Hello there, George. As always, it was only a matter of time before you would showed up. I was gonna say it's fair if you weren't able to show up on time today because I did stream much earlier than what I normally do. But I was explaining to oh, I wasn't really explaining to him because he already knew. But I was basically just reassuring to Elion that it was because we have the later comp game for running against Order of the Fallen to look forward to. Yeah, we're going to be going against the 501st Legion of Order of the Fallen on Battlefront, so that'll be good fun. Are you going to be streaming it? Most likely. I will check in because there'll be a chance that I might not be, um, depending on if Adamant allows it. You know, the leader of Ronin. The reason why he might not allow it is because of stream sniping. That's the main thing. Um, yeah, exactly. That's why. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I will be asking for his permission, see what he has to say. The reason why I say it's most likely though that I will be streaming it is because I believe there's going to be a full team of 20 on both sides, so stream snipers shouldn't be anywhere near as much of a problem as to what they normally would be. Um, so yeah, there's a fair chance that I will be streaming it, but you never know. That's Scorch sniping me all the way from over there. Nice, not bad, not bad. Nice, that was a good shot. Right. Where did the 4 support score come from? Is the game today? Yes, it will be. With later today. I believe we'll be doing it from about 8 till 10. So for that reason, I believe it will probably be a best of 3 from what I can tell. Um, so yeah, this will have some fun. Heal up my Titan. There we go. But yeah, it will be later today. Just obviously, like I said, I'm streaming earlier than I normally would be. Bring it on. Nice. I love sniping people with that ability. So Ion's probably best long range ability that RB. I think it's called the laser shot. Screen is frozen. Yeah, that is strange because the actual recording isn't. Yeah, that is really strange. I don't know why that happened. Either way, thanks for pointing that out. I really appreciate when you do that 'cause, like I said, it allows me to correct the stream much sooner. So yeah, I always say if you ever experience any problems like that again, feel free to point them out in the chat because again, I do read chat, so anything you say will help in allowing me to sort of fix the stream at a much quicker pace. We're all coming from this side, which is quite interesting. Scorch can piss off. I'd say they do a lot of damage. Ow. Whew. These cloak drones. Yeah, I was gonna say these cloak drones must be hiding something, right? There we go. Oh, the fucking guy moves in front of my way. No, I know he didn't mean to do that on purpose, but he just stopped me from being able to kill him there for a moment. Hey, he got MVP for once. Yeah, to be fair, that I did have a very good wave that time. Let's try to keep my Titan alive. Where am I putting these then? I wonder. I'm noticing a lot of Titans coming around this way. So I'm actually going to put an arc trap down on here. Maybe over here too. Oh, I don't have another one. Okay. Where are they coming from then? Left side? Alright. Let's call. That's a pretty good laser call. So that's a lot of stalkers there. That's smart, making use of nuclear eject there, trying to take someone down with you. Yeah, that was very smart of him. Let's use my laser claw here. There it is. Outnumbered 3-1. Don't know what the problem is. There we go. Alright, there's more coming in. This might be where I lose my Titan. Oh, especially if I'm making shots like that. To be fair, they're all focusing the other guy. The Sav will nearly have my laser claw. Very nice, very nice. Oh, you son of a bitch. Right. Oh, that hit me too. I thought I moved out of the way of that. That was a pretty good wave. Managed to keep my Titan the whole way through. I'm pretty sure it's only just because of that North Star in front of me just sort of kamikazing himself. I want to say I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't get MVP because of that. Nuclear eject is kind of OP in this game if you use it right. Just get some more arc traps, I think. I do actually have my laser course. It's a good thing I've kept it going. There's no one using this money because I'll just take it all.
Looks like everyone else is ready to go. Let me know when you're ready, pilot.
Does anyone need a battery anymore? No, we're all good.
Got one final wait for you, pilot.
So with my hotbars on the screen. There we go.
You got enemy reapers down there, team. Take those beasts out.
There you go. I've just spammed arc traps everywhere. I was gonna try climbing the stairs and let me. Nice, nice.
Stepping on the stalkers, pilot. They explode.
Yeah.
Harvester shields are absorbing damage.
Well, this is going pretty well, all things considered. Final wave. Oh, wait, there's a lot of Titans coming in this way. That's fine, I got my laser core ready for him. There we go, we're all good now.
I'm seeing cloak drones. Take him out so you can see what you're fighting.
Boom! Give him a smack.
I'm seeing Arc Titans incoming soon. Arm up. Youth Titans headed your way, team. Take him out.
I don't even know who that person is. Alright, probably change their name. This is the thing about having friends on Xbox for a long time. Normally they end up changing their name after a while.
Harvester shields are back online.
I'll probably use my laser core on these new Titans over here. Nice, nice. Just took out 3 Nuke Titans on my own. Now that is a flex. And that's game. Yeah. Nice job. Nice job.
Nice job, guys. I
Oh,
think
I
we
got the
did it.
MVP there as well. Yeah, no, I popped off there. I did. I played great. Nice W right there. I killed 36 Titans as well. Hello, Matic. You lingering in the chat? You feeling hyped for the running game that we've got there? Oh, nice with all unique Titan bonus as well. So yeah, so if I rank up 2 more times, I should. Ooh, I got the AWOL. I should be able to get the next Aegis unlock. I'm still going to stick with Serpentine. I say the next one, but I believe it's also the last one. Um, so if I have a look here, yeah, Aegis rank 20. What's the next unlock? It doesn't actually show me, but there is definitely another unlock after this. 6. Because yeah, I believe it's Aegis rank 25. You unlock something different, and I'm trying to find out what it is. If I go into post game report, if I skip this, Prism. Oh, so you get a Prism banner for Ion. Yeah, so I think that's the same for Legion. Because I remember when I played with Legion, I managed to get that. I mean, I'll have a look here. Yeah, this is it. We are Legion. That's the Prism banner that I unlocked. So yeah, I unlocked the Prism banner for this. That's what I get. Um, which isn't bad. I might try a different Titan though at some point because yeah, like Ion's been good fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's starting to wear off on me. Um, I'm kind of thinking the next one that I'm gonna go for. It's probably gonna be Scorch. I feel like I'm feeling Scorch. It looks absolutely disgusting right now, but that's all I've really got for him. Yeah, Scorch I feel like was good fun when I used him in Frontier Defense. So I probably will be going for him next. Um, but I mean, Ronin and Tone, they're also options. And even Monarch. Monarch's actually good fun as well. I'll still be sticking with Ion for now, because again, I'm very close to getting it towards the max Aegis rank. Just realized none of my friends are streaming at the moment. That's very odd. 9 minutes. It only took like 80 seconds before. There we go. Now it's recalibrating. Yeah, it's like not many people are online and no one's really streaming. I said this to a Fusion the other day. It feels kind of eerily quiet for a Saturday. It kind of feels the same for this Sunday. I don't know why. Come on, don't troll me now. I don't know why it's struggling to find me a match. I had no problems past few matches that I've been getting into. There we are. Nice. Actually, kind of glad I got this map. It's been a bit of a while since I played on it.
Okay, pilots, the harvester's up and running. Defend it from the remnant fleet and keep the area clear. You got this! Woo! Hell yeah, they do.
If I joined midway through again, I have. It's only wave two though. I'm not playing wave two's.
Heads up, team. Mortar
Might
targets
not
on
jump
the
through
ring
again. There we go.
perimeter. You'll have to hunt them down. The harvester shield is taking some hits. Use some cover. Harvester shield's back up to 100%.
All right. Probably try and get my Titan down then.
Fire for Titanfall. Mortar specters are still hitting the harvester. I see you. Hit him back. Hit him back.
Ain't no way. That's Civ 139, bro.
Recharging. Don't let the remnant fleet damage it.
Just try and include the audio in the stream. Where is he again? There we go. Yes, Civ?
Hey,
Alright.
what? Your mic sounds weird.
Is it because I changed the my mic settings maybe?
I don't know. It's it doesn't sound the same. It's weird to describe it.
Well, that is interesting.
It's like I'm trying to find a good way to like say, how it sounds like.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say is it doesn't sound like it yesterday. That's the only thing I got.
I mean, it should sound the same, honestly.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's like, wait, what do you change about the settings?
I just made it so that the audio included is from the headset and speakers.
What did you have before?
Just headset.
Hmm.
That's actually a good place to have an art trap here. I'm gonna put one here because I know that's where a lot of people need to spawn.
Well, I can hear it at least, so that's
Well, yeah,
a
that's the
good
most
thing.
important thing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, any thoughts about the set from yesterday?
Um, yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, I thought it would be a bit closer, but I mean, you just played very great. I feel like you played about as well as you probably could have done that game. Um,
Yeah, I was, cause when that shit happened, I was like, it didn't feel, I thought he'd be like, I'm trying to say this in a rude way, but I thought he'd be more of a challenge, if you know what I mean. Like, I thought he'd be closer.
Well, I mean, I will be
And
honest.
then,
You know, I am honest. I always speak my mind. I do feel like there were many, many instances throughout the set where it seemed like you were getting quite lucky with the way that the game was handling things for you.
yeah, a lot of stuff were bullshit in that one. One
Not
of
even
them,
necessarily the
it was,
bullshit, but it's just like he was getting unlucky. Like the
oh
times
no,
where he could have
I,
comboed you, but you just like you landed in the wrong space and stuff like that. Like it's just in general,
yeah,
things I felt just went your way. I mean, I do think you also played well too. Like, even if things didn't go your way, I feel like you probably still would have won, but it would have been a lot closer. Which is the point I'm saying that he probably would have been more of a challenge. Um,
yeah.
if like, oh, I just missed that. If you weren't getting so lucky.
I was genuinely scared that I would 6-0 him. Because like everything was hyped and all, and I had like 3 wins in a row, and where he necessarily didn't put up like a really like a fight to basically draw.
There was
But
like,
then when he whacks out his ray against my Duke, I get absolutely destroyed.
yeah, yeah. There was, let's say, there was
So I
one that he lost, but I remember him making it close. And I believe
yeah,
that was the one
I
that
don't
came either
remember this
before
one
or after you
actually.
guys drew. So it was like
I
I
think
was getting the feeling that he was still putting up a fight.
yeah. Wait, hold on. You uploaded it, right,
I've streamed it.
to
I
your
haven't
channel?
uploaded the VOD yet, but I have streamed it. Yeah,
No.
I need to
Because
basically get on track of uploading a lot of my VODs because I've got so many like hour long clips. But that's part of the reason why I've struggled to upload them because it's just like I have to download them all and it takes time doing that.
whenever your VOD gets uploaded, I'm definitely going to check that one out.
I'm gonna say for your sake, I will try and get it uh, uploaded in a timely manner. Three
Yeah.
scorches, man. Fuck me. All right,
Good luck.
it's all right. That's one down already. I'll back up from this. But yeah, like I said, I overall I wasn't shocked by the results, but at the same time, I did think it was going to be a little bit closer. But that's about it, really. That's all.
Yeah. By the way,
I did.
when we had that like really laggy lobby in the beginning?
Yes, yeah.
I'm sending you I'm sending you the clip of my POV.
All right, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit upset though as well with the way that the Ollie said afterwards that I described you a lot worse than what you really were because I didn't think I described you that bad. Like I said, I'll basically repeat pretty much what I said to him to you right now. I said that Sift is an immensely skilled and respected player. He just hasn't played in a long time. He hasn't played the game seriously in a long time, and that was basically what I said to him.
I think with that he didn't expect me to play that well.
Yeah, maybe
Like he
yeah,
thought
because
I'd
he
have
was
a lot
saying I
of
didn't
space and
mention.
stuff.
Yeah, he was saying that I didn't mention that you hook swing, but I mean, come on, like I'm literally so I don't even hook swing, and I defend really well against hook swings. So to be
Yeah, hook
honest,
swings.
it's not surprising it slipped
He
my
should
mind.
have. Let me just be honest. When it comes to duels, if you're playing any experienced duelist, 9.9 times out of 10, that experienced duelist is gonna hook.
Yeah, I want to say they know how to hook swing as well. So that's what I mean. It's like I feel like I didn't really have to explain that, but
No, he should have expected it.
yeah. I mean, I knew one way or another, I was going to be pleased and upset by the outcome because, like I said, no matter what would happen, a friend is going to beat another friend of mine. So I've got something to celebrate and something to lament. So it
Hmm.
was,
For me, I just feel like it's just a game. It's a broken game
yep,
that is light years away from having any fairness in matchmaking and shit, and just gameplay wise.
yep,
So, like, you shouldn't even take the game seriously. Like,
yeah,
for example, I can't be asked taking the game seriously at all,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
haven't taken the game seriously in ages. I basically played it for fun,
Hmm.
to play with friends,
And to all his
because
credit
it's
as well,
fun.
he
Like
said
it's
that he
just
didn't want to
fun.
take it seriously, and he didn't. Because I mean, after he lost, he was completely fine. He was like, "GG, played well," and yeah, he took it
Yeah,
on the chin really well. So that is definitely something that I have to commend him for.
definitely.
But I mean, that is something that I said. You two guys, in my opinion, are very similar. Because again, I feel like if it was the other way around, it'd basically be the exact same.
Yeah, I wouldn't have cared if I lost. If I lost 6-0, for example, at
Yeah.
least for me, I wouldn't even care.
Well, I know, don't
Again,
I know because I
for
beat you in a
me,
set. I know what you're like when you lose, and you are completely modest and humble as well. So I knew for a fact that'd be completely fine.
mm, yeah. What have you run a set with Fuge yet?
Not officially, no. We kind of because we're kind of friends. We usually just duel like like how we used to do, like me, you, and Kane. I suppose like
Yeah.
we'd have like friendly
Who wins the
sets.
majority of those?
Yeah, yeah.
Who does win the majority of those duels when you guys duel each other?
I think he'd agree it would be me.
Because I was thinking about trying to make a point here, and it being that, for example, he said that I was a tougher fight than you, but the thing is, you could beat me, but that's gameplay wise. Like the way you play, it counters the way I play,
Yes, yeah.
and the way I play can just can like I was gonna say destroy, but I wouldn't. I don't want to say destroy, but he can beat hit the way he plays,
Yes, yeah.
and basically it's hard to measure up skill because like for example, yes, you beat me. What was it? 6-2, 6-3.
Yeah, something like
I don't know the score between you, what that could be, like 6-4 or something, whatever. And the score between me and him was 6-2, right?
yes, yeah, I believe
I don't
so.
remember.
I believe that's one of the most
Yeah.
common scores for a set a lot of the time. It normally is just 6-2.
But I wish I wasn't on cloud. That would have made everything a lot better. Although it would have made it take a lot longer to do these sets
Yeah,
because I would have loaded in
it's just
quickly.
funny though because this evidence that you're providing to me, it basically has just been supporting my theory all along. In that the game, the way that you measure a duelist a lot of the time, it isn't hierarchical. You cannot say that just because someone beats someone else that they're better. You know. Um,
Exactly.
oh, sorry. You can if you're comparing them to each other, but I'm saying you can't say if someone beats someone else, um, who's beaten
But they're
someone
better than the
else.
other person.
Yeah, yeah. Like then you can't automatically say that that person's better because again, it's just a matter of
Exactly. That's the point I was trying to get to,
yeah,
and you basically said what I was gonna say.
yeah.
Thank you for that.
I've been making that
Just
argument
in
for
a
a
few
long while
words.
now, though, because I've been criticizing a lot of people who have been making rankings on Duelist, and I've been like, now wait a minute, you're just ranking people based on who's beaten who. Like that's not exactly like a good way of ranking things, in my opinion. Because again, sometimes the way that people play just
And
naturally counters others. Um,
in my opinion, if you're gonna make a rankings list, let's say you have a rankings list of 10 people, or let's say you have a rankings list of, let's say me, you, Kane, I don't know, Trix, Eggy,
mhm.
you know, for that to be a rankings list that is accurate, you would have to have everyone in that rankings list that would have had to like duel everyone. So, for example, you would have had to duel the rest,
Mhm.
then the rest would have to duel the rest, like, and then basically the one who beats the like most people out of that, I think would be the top.
Yeah, yeah. So it'll
And
be
then,
kind of like a
then it can
round
be
robin then,
hard to
pretty
yeah.
much.
But then the thing that is hard with that is, well, you might get the more points, but let's say, for example, I get top and Iggy gets second just because I beat more than him. I'm not saying that's the case because that would not be the case,
Yeah, yeah.
but just for the example. And then uh, against Iggy, I lost 6-0, which I actually did.
Yes, yeah.
And that would make no sense because I'm not better than him.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
But depends on how you look at it. Like it goes very deep, and it goes into many different directions. And when you go to one thing, it counters the other one, and then you find something else that counters what you just said, which literally just happened to me. It's just you can't make a tier list that is accurate.
I mean, the reason
You
why
can
I
make it
think the
more for
way
fun, but it's not going to be accurate.
I was going to say the reason why I think the way that you're describing it would work pretty well, still, all things considered, is because when you're doing it that way, like I said, as a round robin, um, kind of like how you do in tournaments a lot of the time, it's binary. You know, like if someone else wins, that other person cannot draw. Like they lose.
Mm,
So in a way, it makes things much more straightforward. Like I said, if everyone's dueling everyone, because like I said, everyone's going to have a matchup and everyone's going to be winning or losing. Because like I said, not everyone can win. You know, you got to have winners, you got to have losers. So
yeah,
it works out that way. I feel, and the only disadvantage that or the only problem that I can think of the way doing of the way doing that would be a problem, is because it would probably only be one set that is being judged upon, right? And as I mentioned before, one set, you know, you can have people just mentally not being there on the day. Because it's a matter of probability, right? If someone's better than someone else, if you challenge them 100 times, let's say, whoever wins like the most amount of duels out of those 100 is probably going to be the better player overall. Because again, it's just a matter of probability, right?
definitely.
Um, Now, obviously, how close that is out of the 100 will probably determine how close the skill level between the two players is. But I think the point I'm trying to make is that the more data that you have to draw upon, um, the more accurate the results will be. It's like any sort of scientific test, you know, when you're trying to figure something out. Um,
Yeah,
the only issue with what I'm proposing is that it is completely true. It's correct. If we do have more sets or we do challenge people more, it's going to be more accurate. Um, but the problem with that is that it will be much, much, much more time consuming. Um,
exactly.
which is why people just don't want to do it. And only that, but I think people as well they get quite upset having to re-challenge people who they've beaten because they're worried that they might get worried they'll lose. Um, but
And
again,
then
that's precisely my
also,
point. In that, if you know, sometimes people do get lucky. They do get lucky against people that otherwise may have probably or should have beaten them. Um,
yeah,
so yeah, that's my argument. That's
I just think in general sets are like you can determine like from one set is that like if someone lost, it's most likely because they're worse. Like they're gonna
most
be worse
likely,
than
yeah.
the other duelists.
You never know though. Like I said, there
Exactly.
are there are other factors because
And
you only see the final score. You don't see how that score came to be. Like you don't see how close the duels
exactly.
were. For example, someone might have
That could
won
have
when they
gone
were
on
on
for
50
4 minutes.
HP.
That could have gone on for 3 hours. You never know.
Yeah, yeah,
And then yeah, then also when people like compare stuff, it's as I said earlier. Some people can beat this guy while others can't. While the one that can't can beat the other guy that could beat the guy that they couldn't beat.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if that makes sense,
Yeah, no, I understand.
but it's like yeah, that's why I always got annoyed before when people say like, "Oh yeah, you beat this guy, so you should be able to beat this guy too."
That's not how it works.
Like
It's not actually. I mean, it's not hierarchical. It
exactly,
potentially might be,
balance.
but it's not always the case. Like you cannot say with certainty that that will be what happened. That will be what will happen. Like it's happened in
Yeah,
any other sports or any other sort of competitive activity. You know, like people who are worse, who are not expected to win, can sometimes win either
yeah,
through sheer skill in that they have an exceptional performance, or as I said, the way that they play just naturally sort of counters the other person. It's not that deep, you know.
yeah,
Oh, sorry, it's not that simple. If anything, I am arguing it's that deep, and that it's not just about who beats who.
yeah. I just think, yeah, make your tier list if you want, but
Hmm.
it's not gonna be 100% agreeable. It's never gonna be able to. Is there's so many other factors into it. We could talk about this for hours.
Yeah.
Like Like,
I mean, I think it will be 100% agreeable if people did it the way that I suggested, where like you duel someone 100 times. Because I mean, there's no fucking room for debate there, is there? Like, but the problem is that
depends.
as I
Like, if
said,
you
no
have,
one would do it that way because it would just take 10 years. But
you
it would.
also have the fact that it depends on people's internet, if they are alert that day, if they're down that day,
Yeah, but that's why I'm
if
giving
they
them
have
100
good
joules,
controller,
right?
bad controller, good Xbox, bad Xbox.
Yeah.
Like, it can be this small stuff, you know. So you're never gonna be able to have
Hmm.
a 100% agreeable one. You can have a debatable one, and you can have one something that can be
I just realized that is a
more
fair point.
likely who's better.
That is a fair point now that I think
But
about it, because the argument that you're making
like
is that the factors that I'm
the
pointing
dual,
out aren't separable by joules, but by the days that they're on. So you might have to do it over separate days. I feel that would probably work.
it's also the fact that this game is so ping based. Like, if you have bad ping, that's really gonna screw you over. If you have good ping, that's really gonna help you. You can hit connect, like your hits will register better.
Yeah.
For example, you will be like more likely to not get like have people hit bullshit stuff on you. For example, your game is gonna be like more responsive. That word for it, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
For it. But my point is, the better ping you have duels, the easier it's gonna be for you, and it's also gonna be more beneficial for you, opposed to someone who has bad ping, who's gonna struggle a lot with getting hits,
Hmm.
learning how to do stuff, actually pulling stuff off, because they're gonna have stuff that's not gonna register. They're gonna have bullshit stuff register on them.
Yes.
Sometimes the
Yeah.
block doesn't even appear. Like, they could just not even hold the button and nothing would change.
Yeah.
If they
That's why
dodge,
you
they get
try and.
dodge.
I would say that's why
There's
you
a
try
lot
and
of stuff
follow
that.
sort of the set etiquette, and you also why again I would have those 100 joules, or for example, to try and sort of get a balance of the ping in that. I mean, normally with the way sets are arranged, anyways, they try and make it so that people who are obviously from the same sort of ping side region, so EU players duel other EU players, and American players duel other American players, and that's that. So that can help sort of eliminate the problems to an extent. Obviously, it doesn't completely get rid of them, but it will help prevent them um,
Mm.
to an extent, as I mentioned. So yeah.
Because it's interesting, because Kane, he sent me made a rankings list for EU players, I think. Yeah, EU ones players. And
All right.
the current rankings were 10 positive slash ghost,
Uh-huh.
9 Cooksey, 8 was you,
All right.
7 was Kane,
Mm-hmm.
6 was Matic, 5th was High Ground,
Yep.
4 was Scap, 3 was Luke Charges,
Mm-hmm.
2 was Someone Named Claw, and 1 was Borgana.
Yes. Yeah.
The thing is, for example, when I looked at this, if I look at the people I beat Positive, Cooksey, I couldn't beat you. I beat Kane. When I dueled Matic, I won more duels than I lost,
Mm-hmm.
I think. The thing is, I also have more experience than Matic in duels, but he plays really well either way.
I want to say I might
High
not be too
ground,
sure about that, unless you mean like professional sets, because that's something that he does not have a lot of
no,
school
me and
skill
Matic
in.
has never ran a set. That's what I'm going off of.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
friendlies.
Because I would say in terms of
That's really
set
the only thing I
experience,
have to
yeah,
go off
Matic.
of.
Yeah, in terms of set experience, Matic does not have much at all. But in terms of dueling and 1v1ing, he definitely does. He has some of the most experience out of many players. Um, Again, I know from
Yeah.
streams for a fact that that's the case.
So what I'm going off of with Matic is that when me and him have dueled each other, I find it that I have won more duels than I've lost. But that's not. And the thing is, that's the only thing I have to go off of.
Hmm.
I hate going off of that stuff because when you go off of that, for example, in friendlies, you don't care about it. You just do stuff you want to do in set,
Yeah, you're
etc.
right.
but that's the only thing I really got. Although he messed me up a lot of times as well, so I say me and him are close.
I will
Um,
say, yeah, for the general impression that I get from Matic, and I feel like this is just kind of obvious again if you watch his streams. I'm pretty sure he will probably not care as much being judged on his friendlies because I feel like the guy just goes full sweat no matter what he's doing. At least
yeah,
in now, like I feel like that might not have been a thing in the past, but now he certainly does put a lot of effort into whenever he plays. Um,
in high ground I could beat him. Last the thing is, high ground I don't know about now, but last time I dueled him and stuff, I didn't really lose. But it's sort of the same situation with Matic, just that I beat him more than I beat Matic.
yeah, but again,
But
this
then
is
we
more
have
evidence supporting the point in that it's not just as simple as, just because you beat someone, you're better than the other person who lost to them. Like, it's just that's not how it works.
exactly,
Because
and then
again,
we have
oh,
he's
nice.
a fourth, and I remember how he would claim that he's better than Morgana because he beats Morgana's Flesh Grievous in caps like a year ago,
In caps, but
and
when
he
it's a
carried
fucking
me in the
4v1.
ranking
Oh, yeah.
4v4. He 1v1'd Morgana's Grievous,
I'd say,
and
but by that evidence, I might as well just say, like I said, because I managed to 1v1 and beat Skep's fucking Vader, that I'm better than him. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then third is Luke Charges, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who the fuck that is.
And
He could
neither
be
do
the
I.
best player ever. He could be the worst.
Yeah, I
I
literally,
don't know. I'm
yeah.
not gonna comment on that. And same with Claw. I don't know who that is.
Same, yeah.
There's many people with Claw in their name.
Yeah, I.
Morgana, last time I dueled him, he did play very well. He was, I'd say he's a better duelist than me, even though I could get wins on him. But
Mhm.
then again, it's so long ago that both at that point, me and Morgana could have gotten better or worse, both of us. So that's very. It's not easy to say.
Yeah, yeah. I actually had a chance to duel him at one point, but to be fair, I kind of just had enough with doing sets.
Mm.
But to be fair, it was for the Old Republic server, um, which I mean I'm not too active in anyways, because again those guys are just crazy for 1v1. So I knew like if I accepted, I was gonna be in like for the long run. They were gonna involve me in all kinds of other 1v1s. So, but
You,
I certainly would have liked to have 1v1 Morgana, just him alone. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I would have
you.
never really had the chance. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, thanks for the emojis, Elion. Knowing you're still there.
I also have one interesting thing, and that's how Kane placed higher than you. And here's the thing, we also discussed about this, and I thought about it as soon as I saw this ranking, which he sent me a few days ago. And it's basically I thought about this way. I struggled beating you more than I struggled beating Kane.
Yes, yeah.
Like if I made that one, Kane would not have been above you. But that's
Just
the thing, right?
yeah, just bear in mind though,
It,
Sif,
your
this is a
playstyle
current
counters mine.
ranking, right? This isn't say like a few months ago when I would have been much more active playing the game. I had a lot of influence over my ranking sift. Um,
I still think you would beat me if we were to play, for example,
I
right
don't
now.
know. I don't know, man.
Just look at how we went last time we played. I only beat you like once.
I, I
That one
just
I didn't beat
I
you at all.
sometimes feel like a lot of people do genuinely overrate me.
Bro, that's what I used to say when people would say like, "Oh my God, you're amazing. Oh my God, how did you get this good? Oh my God, can you help me get better?" I'm like, bro, I'm not that good.
But I think part of the reason why people overrate me is probably because I'm just a defensive duelist. That's why. So it's like,
I
nah,
think that you're a bit humble.
I suppose, yeah, I suppose. But it's like I don't know. Like I look at my own actions and I still don't really see it. I don't see like where the greatness is. But again, I don't know if that's
I
just
mean,
part of being a defensive
maybe
duelist.
maybe you don't have the flashy playstyle, but you have the playstyle to beat most
Yes,
people.
yeah, that's how I've worded it of myself. Um,
Like you don't have many people that are really good. Just look at Caramel, for example, or Trell.
mhm.
Those people, they don't play like really flashy and stuff. Like they just stick to the basics.
Yeah, There's
Basically,
absolutely
how I
nothing wrong
think
with
you
that.
would be playing if you used hook swings.
Yes, yeah. So many people say that. Fusion said it to me as well. He thinks I'd be one of the best duelists if I could hook swing. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's also overrating me because I feel like if I didn't know how to hook swing, I still don't think I'd be as good as many people are claiming I would be. Don't get me wrong, I'd be damn good. Without doubt, I'd be damn good.
Overrated me. If they beat me, you would get a really. You would get.
Fucking Hendo fan club.
You would literally.
Uh,
He's like when I did 4v4 1v1s back in the day, like I would get it overrated a bunch. Like I would duel and then they'd be like, "Oh my god, you're so good." Then people would be saying like, "Oh yeah, I want to duel whoever's the best in this party."
I will say this
And
though, and
then
this is
everyone would
important,
be like
Sift.
looking my way.
Yeah, I will say this
I'm
is
not that good.
important. Who's saying this? Because that's the real thing. Like, if it's randoms who are saying this, then I guess it doesn't really bear as much weight. But
Not necessarily randoms. They have experience
okay, good. I was gonna say
at
because if
winning
they're
events
respected
because
members of
they
the
usually
community,
do that.
yeah, because
They
their
from my
opinion matters
experience,
more.
like I was invited there, and uh, they did like a lot of HPV 1v1 before I even came in. So I would guess that they have their experience. And the thing is, they like had such high expectations of me, which for me made no sense first. And then they said like that Gep was the one who taught me
Hmm.
and said, "Of course you're gonna be great." I was like, "What do you mean taught?" I told him a bunch, right? But I never got any tips to improve.
Yep.
I never did anything. All he did was just beat me a bunch of times, feeding his ego,
Yeah.
and me just having to learn off of, I just had to teach myself.
Hmm.
And
I think
then,
that's awful. I really can't. Really, that's one of the main things I can't forgive Skep for. Like that's just an awful thing to do to someone, just to beat them over and over and over again, in the name
and
of
then
apparently helping them, when in reality it's
the
just help
interesting,
yourself. Like,
the interesting part as well. I remember him saying like basically when he had one of these times when he would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop playing the game of installing Battlefront. I'll give you one last tip." And do you know what he told me?
just that. Quit the game as well or something.
Look down. He said, "Look down when you play, and mainly when you hook swing." Luttrell told me literally straight opposite wise
But,
yesterday, and he explained good detail why. And like I can tell you what he meant. And basically, what he said was, you get better angles, your stuff can register easier, you see better, and you can block stuff easier as well.
hmm.
And I thought about it after he said that, and I was like, wait, so that motherfucker told me the wrong thing. The thing is, I never listened to that. I just kept doing what I did, and even Luttrell said that I had really good camera control and shit.
Hmm.
But my point was that they said that I would be good because Gep had, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I play against them, and they like, I feel like I instantly overrated. And whenever I would play with those guys, I would like anyone who had heard of me, they were like, "Oh my god, I wanted, like, I want to duel this guy. I want to duel the best player in the party, see how good he is." Like, I didn't mean I liked it to an extent. I'm not gonna lie. Let's be honest here. But I didn't want to get overrated. Like I felt I had a lot of pressure on me.
Yep.
It's like I just want to chill, man. And when people say that you're really good, you can't even relax, man. 'Cause then they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're so good." Like they're gonna be like, "Oh, what happened to your skill and shit?" And it's like back in the day, I just didn't want that to happen. I just kept playing, tried to do as good as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas now I don't even care. Say that I'm good, say that I'm bad. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. The best example that I can think of this behavior though. was my most recent set that I did against Cozy, which I don't know if you know that it happened. I might have already mentioned it to you. Um, ooh, this me. Um,
Bless you.
but yeah, I did a set against Cozy recently, and I ended up winning. I won 6-2, I believe. Um,
Nice.
and yeah, it was a pretty good score against a pretty good player. Like he was also known as being a respectable player because he one of the best. Um, and yeah, like I managed to beat him, and I feel like because of that, a lot of people who were making the rankings because it was Luke Chargers who originally wanted me to 1v1 him, and again I didn't want to do it, but I was like, I kind of have to. This guy's never even heard of me. If I don't do anything, he will know anything of me. Um,
Mm.
So I just did it, and like I said, I ended up winning. I wasn't expecting to win. I was actually expecting to lose, um, and I said as much. I said I was going to lose. Um, but this is also why I said Sift about why I said the results were quite heavily based on my influence. Um, like the reason why I'm ranked number 8, I feel lower than Kane or Matic, is because I've severely undersold myself, and I kind of wanted to stay that way too. Um,
Yeah.
I mean,
Just for yeah. For example, the Jedi Order server.
mhm.
When I joined that, because like most people already knew me, like they were talking about me and shit, I instantly got put like really high in the server, which I didn't really want. Because then, for example, I got challenged by I think it was Jerome and shit, and it's like, why? I don't want to get challenged by a bunch of people I don't know just because they've heard of me. I'd rather just be this more anonymous, if you will, player.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I can just chill. Nobody really knows me, so I don't have to deal with people asking for one sets and shit. That's also one reason to
I understand it
why
though, because I
I
think they're just trying to test
I
to make
really
sure that you are still a good player, that you haven't
it's also
fallen
one
off.
reason to why I don't really feel like playing now either.
Yeah, but
Because people still know me. People know me that I was really good. If I play now, I try to tell Fusion like I'm not gonna be that good. Don't have high hopes for me. Although I feel like the thing is, it's happened before where I say like don't have high like don't expect much from me, but because I don't think when I look at the way I played, I wasn't that good. And then when I play, I like excel, and it's like, oops, I guess I told you the wrong thing or something.
hmm
It's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, no, I mean that makes sense. Come on,
If you can make that make sense, then great job, because I literally just lost what I was saying.
it's Doom Titan, nice. Yeah, I just I should probably correct what I said earlier though about me saying that I undersold myself. I don't think I had undersold myself. I think I was being who I am, which was an incredibly honest and truthful person, and that because they were asking for
Definitely.
rankings of the time, like as things are now, I did say that I was worse than Kane and Matic because I think that's probably the truth. Those guys 1v1 and play caps way or caps Matic doesn't, but he certainly 1v1s way more than I do now. He plays the game in terms of HEV and doing 1v1s more than I do now. So understandably, he will probably be better because again, that's just how experience works. Um,
Definitely.
so I just think I was being honest, but I think to an extent I may have underestimated myself because again, I did kind of shit on Cozy quite a bit.
Well, to
like,
be fair, it's funny though when you just like sort of underestimate yourself and then you just shit on someone and they're like, "Am I shit or did this guy just underestimate himself really much
well,
really
I
bad?"
think Cozy understood it really well. I think he kind of understood that he didn't necessarily play that poorly, and I said this as well. I didn't think he played that poorly. I just think I played that good that day. I don't know what it was, but I don't know if you ever have that feeling, Sif. But it's just like when you know you're playing well, like you feel like you're almost awoken in a way. um,
I'm too shit to understand that feeling. Anyway, continue.
yeah, no, that's what it was like for me though on that day. I felt like I was in the zone, so to speak. Um, so that was arguably me at one of my best moments, I suppose. And yeah, I made sure to remind him of that because again, I didn't want him thinking he played badly because I didn't think he did play that badly.
Yeah. So my last three sets I've done, the most recent ones, Fusion 6-2, Kane, E 6-5, although that 5 is an extra point, it's actually 6-4, uh, and Eggy 6-0. I'd like to see Kane versus Fusion.
It's already happened, I believe.
Really?
Yep, Fusion won
Really?
from what I remember. Yeah, I believe it was quite a bit a while ago, but yeah.
Do you remember the score?
No, but it's going to be six something, right? Six. My guess is going to be 6-3 or 6-2. Again, just standard score. Because I think I might have remembered Fusion saying at some point that originally Kane got some rounds on him, but then he kind of just switched up on all and actually like played seriously and brought it back. So
Yeah.
my guess is
Because
6-3, 6-2. That's my guess.
basically what I asked was because basically your answer could help my theory, if you will.
Sure,
My
yeah.
theory that uh, basically I've done sets with both Moon and Cloud,
Hmm.
and I beat Kane 6-4 and Fusion 6-2.
Yep.
So if Fusion won, that helps our theory in the fact that, well, for example, you can't compare, you know, like let's say they hadn't fought, then if you compare them how and for me, they would say that Kane's better. But off of them having dueled each other now, they know that Kane ain't, even though he did better against me, which proves further that it could be playstyle that helps, even though in this case it's not really because
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good
he doesn't want to
example.
play on Cloud against Kane, but it's just you know it's just a general argument I'm trying to make,
Yeah, no.
not with that specific situation because I know that wouldn't work.
Hmm. I mean, I don't know why people use the like I said the general sort of concept of like I said beating someone beat someone else, therefore you better. Like I don't. I've always said that. I mean, even in the fucking Star Wars universe, it's not that way. Like, look at say Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Dooku, right? Anakin
Mm-hmm.
beat Dooku, who beat Obi-Wan, who beat Anakin. Like they all beat each other, but they all get chefed by each other in the same way. So it's like it's not as straightforward as just being able to say like, oh, this one person's better than someone else because it's really not. It's not that simple.
Yeah, I understand that.
Maybe that's not the best example though, because I do think most people would probably say that when it comes to lightsaber skills, Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Dooku are probably on a very similar level, like all three of them. At least by Revenge of the Sith, because again, that's when all three were in their prime, I believe. Um,
Mm,
at least Obi-Wan in his lightsaber skill prime. Again, when it came to sort of force connection or wisdom, his prime would definitely have been in his old age. But yeah, for lightsaber skills, I probably would say Revenge of the Sith was when he was at his best. He's just younger. That's why he's just younger, and only he's also battle hardened as well from the Clone Wars. So,
yeah,
and obviously
but in general,
I'm not counting Darth Vader and Anakin as the same but person. So,
I'd say me and Fusion had some good fights.
hmm I think it generally was a good fight, but like I said, I do think it definitely could have been a lot closer had Fusion not necessarily got unlucky in some regards.
Yeah, definitely.
But again, I think I've already made my opinion clear that I still believe that at least based on what I saw, you probably still were going to be the victor that day. Like I still think you were probably still playing better than him, but I mean it's still not entirely clear or obvious when, as I said, if someone's getting really lucky, it's hard to try and measure something whilst removing the element of luck. I
Yeah,
mean you could try. Um, it depends though, like on what you get lucky about and the impact of that.
yeah,
It's like it's almost entirely subjective. I feel. Um, which is why I've stressed that this is my opinion. To be fair, now that I think about it, I think the reason why Fusion might not necessarily have been happy with the way that I described you to him is that he was he was basically pressing for an answer out of me on who I thought would win, and I said based on activity alone, I would expect you to win, but it wouldn't necessarily be a close fight. Oh, sorry, it wouldn't necessarily be a thrashing. It would be a close fight, is what I'm trying to say. Like you might win like 6-5, 6-4. Because again, I said like although Sift is not active in this game at all at the moment, and he doesn't really care that much anymore. He is still an immensely skilled and respected player. Um, so like
mm,
that's what I said to him. So I don't know if that gave him a bit of false confidence going into it, but I did try to deter that. I did try to say like this guy is still a respectable duelist, so go into it with caution. Um,
probably. And for me, when we started, I was like in the first match, I just went in and just tried to figure out what kind of player he is.
mhm.
Like, cause I don't think I've ever dueled him before.
Yes,
So
yeah.
basically, I went into it looking, how does he play, etc.
And how would you
So,
describe him,
but
by the way? Because I personally describe him as a mixed duelist. Oh, sorry, what did you say? You say you don't know? Yes, sir? I can't hear you. Yes, sir? You're muted. Hmm. Like I've muted you all. You're not muted for me. Oh, you motherfucker. Right. Try my best to get to the scorch.
Last time wasn't the best, but I bet you guys will get him now. You'd be crazy to bet against this team. They've got this. Good luck down there.
Hopefully you will be unmuted soon, I guess.
Stand by for Titanfall. Drones. They've got nuke Titans. All right, team. Keep them away from the harvester. They'll rush it and try to detonate.
Let's get some arc traps, I suppose.
Alright, I'm back.
Nice, nice. There we go. I didn't realize you went.
But
That's why I was confused.
yeah, no, it was the my brother. He
Ah,
was asking me something.
fair enough. Yeah,
I'm back now.
I'll go back to my.
So where were we at?
Yeah, no, I was asking an interesting question. I really was curious to hear the answer. I was saying, how would you describe Fusion as a duelist?
Ooh, that's interesting. Do you mean like the play style or just
Yes.
everything? How would I describe him?
Yeah, yeah. Both, I suppose, play style and everything. Just a summary of
Well,
him as a duelist.
he from uh, from the experience I have from the duel, he seems like a disciplined player. Although I'd say a few flaws that he had was that, for example, he would take traits that wasn't necessarily smart,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that could cost him the fight, being that he would lose health and then giving me the opportunity to pressure him,
Hmm.
which leads me to my next thing. He had like pretty good defense, although I could break through it a few times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I would like to have hit more of the hook swings I threw at him. It is what it is.
Hmm.
But he's a solid player. There were a few matchups I struggled playing against him on
Yes. Yeah.
and actually finding out how to play.
Hmm. Overall, then,
But
yeah,
yeah, he's definitely solid.
yeah. But I want to say overall, then, I think we kind of assess him the same then. Because again, I personally define him as a mixed duelist. I think he's one of the perfect examples, in my opinion, of a mixed duelist. Um,
Mm.
like he has both a solid defense and a solid offense. I mean, they're not remarkable in any ways either, unless he sort of really concentrates and focuses. But they're still not bad either. Um, so that's how I best describe him. Like he is like the perfect sort of across the board player, you know. Um,
Mm.
but if I describe him any more than that, I would say he does have some interesting traits in that. As I said, he can be a bit aggressive sometimes, which again can be a good and bad thing. And again, obviously, that's just part of being a mixed duelist. Obviously, if you are going to be a mixed duelist, you have to be aggressive sometimes. But he can also be defensive sometimes as well. Um,
I think that one thing he could improve is probably just uh, his overall like I don't know how to say it, but like the way he processes the duel and like thinks while he plays.
mhm.
Because as I said, he would take traits that was non beneficial for him.
Just to play
So if he,
smarter,
for
yeah,
example, thought of yeah, so like for
yeah,
example, if he thought about like, is it gonna be worth for me to take this trade against this character while I'm playing this character?
hmm
Probably not. Is it gonna be worth for me to swing or try to parry or anything while I'm trying to regen? Probably not.
that is
Is
one
it worth
hundred
for me to do
percent.
this while I'm taking damage?
Yeah,
Most likely not.
that is 100% though what I would agree upon in terms of his biggest issue, which is probably the reason why I win against him a lot of the time. And it's because, like I said, he just doesn't necessarily play the smartest sometimes. Like he is a skilled player, but as I said, he might necessarily do the smartest thing. Um, whereas obviously my whole thing is playing smart. Like that's how I beat people. I'll go
I
down and
actually got
attack
an
my
interesting
option.
question for you then.
What's that then? Yeah.
How would you describe me as a duelist?
That's interesting. I was actually just thinking about that because obviously, if I was describing him, I should probably describe you as well. I'd say you are another mixed duelist.
Shit duelist.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I'd say you're a shit mixed duelist, but no. You're both. Like I said, you're both mixed duelists, which is funny. Which is why, again, it's funny that you went against each other. But I'd say you are very technical, from what I can see. Like the way that you duel is based around, trying to land combos, trying to I guess make use of clever. um, clever sort of, as you say, trades and exchanges, and yeah, I describe that as being very technical, which again is similar to me in a way, but again, you're much more aggressive than I am, which is why I say you're a mixed duelist. Because although I am a very technical defensive duelist, I don't attack a lot. Um, or I only attack when I know it's safer. And obviously, I don't combo as much or as intricately as you might. You know, so I'd say that's obviously I don't hook swing either. So that's what I mean. Like I'd say you're basically a hybrid between me and Fusion in a way. I'd say.
I'm the child.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like if me and Fusion had a child, it would be you. I feel. Um, I think that's a fair way of describing it.
Very interesting way.
I mean, do you agree? Do you think that's fair?
In a way, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna make my Discord about me saying H Hendo's infusions child.
yeah. uh, that's funny.
Hmm.
I mean
I
to.
mean, it's a fair point because like I mainly play aggressive, but if I get pushed on the defense or if I need to play defensive, I have no issue with that. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
pretty good defense, I'd say.
Hmm.
Plus, when I get on the defense, I don't know. I have sort of like a aggressive defense.
Yeah, yeah. Which again is something that I feel like is similar to me in a way. Although as
That's why I took
someone,
down or almost took down as fucking Obi-Wan with Maul to
yeah,
the point where
yeah.
we drew.
I
And I
will
had like
say though that as
what was
someone,
it, 200 max health.
sorry, what you say?
I like, I think that's how I could bring down a lot of health from his Obi-Wan when I was at like 200 max health with Maul.
Hmm.
He's like, he would expect me to not do much because basically one rush into hook swing and I'm dead, or one push into one hit and run or rush, I'm dead. So I just think that for me, I do calculated risks, and I
Yeah.
also play in a way you won't expect.
Hmm.
Like I can be very aggressive at low health, which a lot of people don't expect. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
even did it in caps, and after I did that, I was like, I, the people I played with said I was the best aggressive Kylo,
Hmm.
and that's because it's actually a funny backstory to it, and that's because I was basically trying to help my teammate. I forget who it was, and he dies. I kill the Fen, and I get Chewie to half while Anakin's there, and Leia's shooting at me. And what happens? I dip away, and I survive that without dying,
So glad I've got this now.
alone as Kylo. Like my teammates were like, "What the fuck are you doing? Come back here!" And I was like, "Nah, man, I'm going in there." And then when they arrived, I was out.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that is funny. Yeah, I definitely do think you're a mixed duelist overall, all things considered.
Mixed duelist, mixed race. What? Who's
No.
that? Yeah, no, you're just gonna be able to play in multiple ways. Because if you only play one way, then eventually you're gonna get screwed over. You're gonna find your limit, and you won't be able to play certain people.
Yeah, and then that
Maybe
has
with the
always been something that's loomed over my head in terms of, like I said, playing, being someone who's not a mixed duelist, who kind of does play a certain way.
because, for example, for me, with the experience I have in duels, I know that if I were to play only aggressive, for example, I would not be able to fight people who play defensive and like feeds off of people who play aggressive, if you will.
Hmm.
But like you.
Yeah,
And if I only play defensive, I would not be able to play against people who knows how to beat defensive players.
yeah, yeah.
Like you gotta be able to play everything and actually adapt mid fight.
Hmm.
I did this against Fusion. I would play aggressive. That didn't work out. Boom, defense. And then just try to hit combos to build up the pressure and go into
Yes,
aggression.
yeah. I mean,
Like
Fusion.
my playstyle leans into like building progression or just being aggressive.
Hmm. Fusion, I think, said the same thing though, about how he kind of felt like my playstyle countered yours, which is potentially why, like I said, I managed to
Yeah, it does.
beat you.
If I say your playstyle counters me most of the like basically almost all the time if we were to play, unless I actually just focused really hard and actually was aware. Then I think we would have almost gone through a fight. Because I wouldn't do the stuff I do. I would probably try to find a way to counter you.
I mean, I can already say like one way for certain, which is something that Kane and Fusion have kind of adopted over time, which they've seen some success with, is to basically just mimic me. That's the way that you beat me a lot of the time. Is that you play insanely defensive yourself and you um, play patiently as well. Like that's the way that you beat me. I feel like a lot of the time, a lot of the time, at least I've seen people uh, sort of try and
A
find ways.
fight,
And
a
the
fight
reason
that I
why
think would probably just be surprising you.
well, I guess it does kind of surprise me. Yeah, I will say it does to an extent. But I'd say the bigger problem for me is that I hate it because it puts me in an uncomfortable situation, not just in terms of like the gameplay, but also just in terms of the duel. Because it's like you're forcing me pretty much to have to attack you because by nature I will not want to attack, right? But if you refuse to attack me at all, like you just completely block, either I attack you or nothing happens because it's just going to be a fucking stare off. Like no one's going to do anything, or it's also going to be
I
insanely
can't really
boring
do
as
that.
well. So it's like if you do the
I
exact
would
same
probably,
thing that I do, you're basically just like I said, you're just putting me into a stalemate. Like, I can't do anything.
I wouldn't do that because that'd be boring as fuck. I'd
That's
probably
what I mean.
find,
A lot of people don't do it as well because it is boring as fuck. But that is how you beat me.
I think I could probably find a uh, aggression, uh, aggression baiting probably, and just try to find a way to like.
I will say this, Sif. There's
What
been
I'm saying is,
very,
I'm gonna go
very.
over. I, actually, I'm actually just gonna go over what would do if you and me were to do this right now, for example.
Mhm.
The first thing I would do, look at what are you trying to do? Are you trying to wait for me to be aggressive? And then I would make a few plays, see what is your strength and what I'm trying to do against you. What is your weakness? Now this is my mind when I'm focused, which is what I'm yeah what I'm explaining right now.
Mhm.
And then I would basically when I do you, I'd play it one way. Then I would switch it up in the middle, catch you off guard. Maybe just play really aggressive. Then when you think I'm gonna attack you, you're ready for my parry timing. So you're gonna swing. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna swing. I'm gonna parry that swing you throw, for example,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna bait you out. If I'm playing ball, find a way to combo you, or if anyone, as anyone really. Because the thing I wouldn't do is try to have a fucking parry clash with you.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not good at parries.
The
I don't
strange.
use them.
Yeah. I will just say the strange thing is though about that in terms of that if you're trying to analyze to beat me in a duel, a lot of people will agree and they'll say that my biggest weakness is the thing that I don't utilize, which is why I'm a smart duelist. It's my offense. That's my biggest weakness. I have a very hard time finishing people, which is why a long duel can potentially favor me in a way because it gives me more opportunities and chances to finish someone who I obviously would struggle with otherwise. Um, and not only that, but it also kind of frustrates and demoralizes my opponent as well. That they'll eventually sort of make a mistake and give me an opening to finish them. So my biggest problem is my offense. But if I'm playing defensive, how are you going to exploit that exactly? So how do you deal with that?
Mm,
Because obviously a defensive duelist isn't really playing that aggressive normally. Um,
I find a way, mate.
but
I can.
it's like,
I
how
can
would
literally
you? That's the thing.
read
How
this.
would
For
you?
example, just your dodges. For example,
Yeah,
I can look at your dodge pattern. If you have a certain pattern, I can predict those with hook swings. And then gotcha.
that is true. Yeah, you can.
But before the hook swings, I take a bit of health. So if you try to swing, I win the trade.
Yeah, but I will say, oh, network error. That's strange. I will say though that, like I said,
Mm.
if a defensive duelist is what they say they are, a defensive duelist, they should catch on to the fact that you're trying to read them and try to sort of vary up the
Thing is,
stuff that they're doing as well.
if if we were to do it right now, I would do all that. And if that were to fail, I would just literally have a stare off with you.
It's funny.
Like, yeah, that's probably how we'd go, and I would either win or lose. Probably lose.
Because I feel like there's a general trend a lot of the time. Defensive duelists are the best at reading other people because again they're more focused on incoming attacks, right? Aggressive players they're more focused on themselves in terms of trying to execute different combos and things. Um, so that's again just sort of a general observation that I've made as a trend. Um, so I feel like again, if a defensive player is what they say they are, they should be able to catch on to the fact that you're trying to counter them in different ways, and therefore try and counter your counter. um,
Yeah.
because again, that is basically defending in a nutshell, right there, Sif. It's countering your counters, and it's just mind games and stuff. That is how you play defense solid. You understand what your
Yeah.
opponent wants, and you try to sort of deny it to them in different ways. Um,
Yeah. I just think though that at the end of the day, you are a duelist that I probably couldn't beat in a set in a while if let's say both of you and me get playing right.
mhm.
I doubt that I would actually be able to beat you just because of the fact that you're more observant than I am in duels. If we take how I duel mostly,
Fair
and
enough, yeah.
also the fact that I just, I've said this before. I let my subconsciousness play. I don't really think about anything I'm doing. It's just stuff that I've learned, and I do without thinking about it.
Yes, yeah.
That is the stuff that I do mostly in duels.
Hmm.
I sort of did that to Fusion, but he actually put me in a position where at times I actually had to try
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
not just do random shit.
It's just funny though, because it's like, do you have you ever played? Do you play Pokemon?
Yeah. Do you mean Pokemon Go?
Just Pokemon in general, like just the Pokemon franchise. Do you know about
I've only played Pokemon Go.
it? Do you know Wobbuffet?
Do I know what?
Wobbuffet. It's Pokemon.
Yeah.
Is my stream crashing as well? Can you get my stream up? Because it's saying the video download was cancelled. Like, what the hell is it talking about here?
I'm watching the stream. Hold on.
Oh, now it's saying I have no internet connection.
Oh, your internet is crashing then, because the stream is fine for me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. All right, it's fine now, yeah. But yeah, do you know Wobbuffet? It's a certain Pokemon.
I think so. Easy Blue.
Yes, yeah, yeah. It's working fine right now. Thanks, Elion. Yeah, I feel like Wobbuffet basically embodies like what I am as a duelist. Like, because do you know the way that Wobbuffet works as a Pokemon? Basically, what it does.
I'm not.
Now, let's say you can look it up if you want. It's super funny. Um, like yeah, I'll get it up on stream actually for everyone once this wave's done. Uh, but yeah, Wobbuffet basically it's basically it's a dummy. The Pokemon's a dummy. That's what it
That
is.
blue Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like a punching bag. And basically, Wobbuffet's whole thing is that it will stand there and take hits from everything, and then it will just counter. Like all it does is counter. Like its main move. I'm gonna get it up for the stream right now. Is it showing on the stream? Uh, Wobbuffet. There we go. Um, here it is. Uh, so yeah, so it's got like massive HP start, and average defense, I suppose. And like I said, its whole thing is basically just to Uno reverse every single thing that it takes hits from, right? But the way that you counter Wobbuffet in a way is you just don't attack it. Because if you don't attack it, then it can't counter anything, can it? So it just the way you defeat Wobbuffet in Pokemon is just by like giving it status effects and just letting it kill itself slowly over time, I suppose. Um, and like trying to find like cheesy way to bypass its defenses, I suppose. But like that's like the best example I could think of for like a comparison to what I'm like as a duelist. I feel.
Mm.
And again, it's why people like Fusion and Kane. I don't mention Fusion too much because again, Fusion, the whole reason why Fusion had managed to beat me recently was because of listening to advice from Kane. Um, but definitely Kane in particular though, is because they have, like I said, adapted. Matic as well. I should probably give credit to Matic too, because he has also learned that fact that just not attacking me is one of the best ways to deal with me. Um,
Yeah.
and I know it sucks. I know it does, and I hate the fact that it's like that as well. Like, don't get me wrong, I do not like my own playstyle in some ways. Um, but yeah, that's what you got to do. That's the sacrifice that you got to make if you want to beat me. And not a lot of people are willing to do it, which is why I suppose it works. Um,
I'd rather lose to you than tap into your own playstyle. I'm not gonna lie.
just because it's that
I
painful.
refuse to play. I refuse to play that defensive. I
Yeah,
cannot. But like a year ago, I could probably do that. Now I can't. It's
yeah,
not necessarily that I don't have the patience. It's just Uh, I don't want to do that. Like I cannot be honest. I will get bored.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. There was a duel we did recently. I believe it was on Kessel, yeah, where you just completely clapped me and you were playing aggressive. But I feel like that happened. I'll be honest as well. I feel like that happened
You
was
didn't expect it.
yeah because I was. When did we do it? Was it like midnight or something? It might not have been, but I
No,
was.
I never played midnight.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. I was gonna say I'm not too sure about that, but either way, whenever we did it, I was very very tired and I didn't feel like playing, seriously.
I
So
can look how long ago it was,
yeah, yeah.
because I'm pretty sure I had a clip from
It was the Obi frame
2 p.m. when
trap,
we
wasn't
played.
it? I mean, that's another thing as well. I just
Oh
felt
yeah, the Obi frame trap.
yeah,
Thank you for reminding me of that.
yeah, the thing that literally had never even seen before because it was just so bizarre.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that before either. Oh wait, hold on, I'll send you the clip actually.
hmm I think you've already sent me it.
I think this is the Obi frame trap.
Yeah, I think you've
The
already sent
clip
me it. I looked
will
at
be
it.
one of them.
But yeah, like that right there is a perfect example of how, in many ways, and this is the reason why I struggle to have longevity in the community in terms of playing well. Playing defensive is not easy at all. It is hard work sometimes. Um, well, playing defensive overall, I'd actually say is easier than playing aggressively for sure. But playing defensively to a high quality, that's the difference, right? Like being impenetrable and unkillable is not easy at all. Like you have to be fully alert, you have to be predicting your opponent perfectly, you have to be turning very quickly, very accurately as well. Because obviously, if you miss where you're turning to block the opponent, they're going to hit you. So like you need to nail down all these things that I'm explaining to you right now, and you need to do it with perfect timing and reaction speed. So
Yeah,
playing defensive is not easy at all. It takes a lot of effort and it can drain you, especially if you're trying to play it in the long term. But the thing is I am quite a resilient and what would the word be? Resilient and determined person. So I feel like because of that, I just realized I haven't been spending my credits. I don't think. Um, but because of that, I think that's why people have a hard time trying to sort of break my defense in a way. But again, that's only when I'm actually like focused. If I'm not there, then yeah,
yeah.
that's not going to end well. I have 5 arc traps. That is ridiculous. All right.
Man, I'm tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, since I'm not gonna be playing at all, and I will actually be using my Xbox pretty rarely. I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
I'll only use it to like watch YouTube here and there, but I'll mainly be on my phone.
All right. Yeah.
Uh, I am actually gonna get myself to like practice calisthenics. I actually texted you about that,
Okay.
and I'm actually pretty excited for it
hmm
because I know myself and I'm gonna stay dedicated to it because I know what I can achieve if I just keep going
Yeah, it's good.
for a long
It's good to
time.
be passionate about something.
And it's also the like body strength you develop. Plus, you can also just train it anywhere.
Yeah.
Like currently, I actually put up a how I'm gonna be doing that. So I basically have two workouts in one day. That one is just a smaller one. I
Hmm.
do. I just try to like do progressions so I can learn the L sit,
Hmm.
and then I am trying to learn how to do plank push-ups.
Interesting.
But there's a lot of progressions to that one because that one is very difficult.
Yeah,
You first
I think
have to
I
get used to the pain.
honestly I think I explained to you before I was pretty good at doing the plank. Because again, that's literally an exercise which is based around resilience and determination. So I managed to get a pretty good plank going. I think I had the longest plank in my PE set in high school. I think.
And I also put together doing um, extended plank, which is difficult as fuck. But I have
Hmm.
to have my feet towards the wall because otherwise I'm just gonna slip backwards.
Hmm.
So I do that for 30 seconds, and I also do a frog stand because that progression turns into a what's it called handstand.
Interesting.
And then I'm gonna proceed after that, and I get more and more strength.
He's back away from that.
I just think overall calisthenics is just the best to do when it
Hmm.
comes to working out.
Yes.
I'd
Yeah.
say calisthenics, then stretching, then like gym bodybuilding. Why I'm putting gym bodybuilding lower is because think about this. No matter how strong you get in the gym, those muscles are not strong enough to even like you're not most of them are not even strong enough to hold plank for long or even do like uh frog stand for a decent time or L set. Like they are not strong enough for that. The physique I would say is fake.
Yeah.
It's like they get it from just lifting weights. While calisthenics, if you go from calisthenics and try to lift weights, you can do both. If you start with calisthenics.
Yeah,
If you
I
start
mean, the
with
thing about
bodybuilding,
exercising,
you
right,
start
is that
from
everyone's
zero.
bodies are different. So you choose what's best for you, right, in terms of what works best and where you get the most amount of progress from, or just naturally what your body's better at, because you might feel more confident doing something that you know how to do. So, like for me,
Mm,
I know cardiovascular exercises are normally pretty good for me over like weightlifting. Um, Whereas obviously other people, depending on say like their muscle type or just the way their
you can
body
do
build is.
anything.
Hmm.
I'd say the different thing is just muscle genetics.
Yeah.
If you have good chest genetics or bicep genetics, etc.
Oh yeah, that's another thing
But
as
I
well.
don't think,
Yeah, muscles are different across the body too. That's a good point.
yeah, for example, my chest genetics are not that good. I
Yeah.
like this triangle in the middle of my chest. My chest muscles are not stiff. Uh, full, what do you call it? Square.
Hmm.
Which I was not happy about at first, but I can't control it, so why mop about it? But I have pretty good forearm strength and shit.
Yeah. Someone just healed my Titan. That was really kind of them. What a nice guy. It's a monarch. He's a bulky boy, right?
Hmm. Anyway, actually have to go off.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll catch you later.
Yeah, it's been nice talking with you, Sith. Have a good day, bro. Of
Likewise. Have a good rest of your stream.
course, yeah.
See you.
I should mention as well, we're doing a comp in. Oh, he's gone. Oh, that's fine. Motherfucker. Guy, go away. Go away. I've been playing well this game as well. Is this on hard mode? I feel like it might be. Nice. My gun's pretty well suited to take out the plasma drones, so that does help. Hey, Hendo. Gonna be looking, my guy, saving those Republic credits. You son of a bitch. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Hydra. Really appreciate it. Don't appreciate the credits, though, all right? Credits will be fine. Well, to be fair, I don't mind you saving up credits, but it's what you're spending the credits on which matters to me. I feel like I already know what it's going to be from you, so yeah. Nice, just melted that Titan. If need be, I'll wait till the past day. I'd say you are a man on a mission. You are committed, all right. For the Republic, right? Oh, that's dumb. I just realized if you take out the nuke titans, it doesn't actually count towards the laser core extension. Also, this is weird. This kind of reminds me of the forest battle scene from Revenge of the Fallen Transformers. I don't know why. Just the scenery and the Titans and stuff just kind of mimics it. Oh, okay. There's some heading towards the harvester. We need to take. Yeah, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. We got it. We got it. There's another one coming in now. Nice. 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 Took out like three Titans there. That's pretty awesome. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I was barely able to eject there before I was going to die. Like my Titan was so close to dying. I thought it was a friendly Titan. That's not a friendly Titan. There's two arcs coming in though. We got to deal with these because these are the ones that will basically destroy the harvester. Nice, nice. All right. It's always so awesome when you take down a Titan by yourself when you're not in a Titan. All right, my Titan's ready. Let's put it down here. All right, I think we've won. Nice. There we go. Oh, that's funny. That guy just died right at the end. There we go. Fist bump. Give him a fist bump. Nice win. Nice win. Wow, I just realized I got MVP for 5 waves that time. Full 5 waves. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, almost 5,000 score as well. Yeah, I played great. I think it was that final Aegis rank unlock that I got, which really sort of sold it for me. Like, because now whenever I use the laser core, the reflex cannon upgrade combined with um, the Aegis thing. I think it's called reflex cannon. Um, and yeah, like I said, this it makes my laser core last for so long. So I could just take out like so many titans. I could just go on like a streak with it, a kill streak with it. It's really, really, really cool. Which one matches better, the Fern or this one? I think the Dark Ring goes better, yeah. It's quite sad though that I'll have to leave Ion behind soon. Because again, if I check the Frontier Defense progress here, you see I'm at 21 out of 25. Um, so like I said, once this Titans is at 25, I'll be swapping to a different Titan, which is pretty exciting. Again, at the moment, it's looking like Scorch might be the one. Because again, I played him briefly with George, I believe, um, and I had really good fun using him. Like it was really good. Um, something. I probably want to have a look at Scorch's upgrades. Shots that was good. Health, damage builds up a core meter multiplier. I have no idea what that means. Thermite damage is increased. I'll just max shield is increased. To reload. Initial explosion. Interesting. Saying my stream isn't loading again. I don't know why Twitch is just being so strange today. I would like to do Monarch as well though, because I feel like Monarch in Frontier Defense could be really, really fun. Because it's a Titan that you can just keep it alive constantly because its termination gives it a battery back. And you can basically like reach max upgrade on it. So Monarch is one that I really would like to do, but the problem is at the moment is that I don't have it unlocked. You unlock it at level 20, and since I've regenerated, you don't have it back. Can I check my pilot level though? What's the time? Oh, I was late. Also, I forgot to check this out. I know. Sif sent me it. Let's have a look. From the Sif 139. Who's this against? Can't really tell. Oh, it was against. Oh, it was against Fusion. Ah, I see. That was a nice use of the chorus there. Yeah, that was unlucky by him getting hit by that thrust surge. But yeah, obviously getting the two hits and follow up as well is pretty good. This is also against Fusion. This is a swap Maul versus Ray. I think I remember seeing this. Oh, it was the laggy 1v1. I remember. Oh my god. Oh, that wasn't even near her, like where the lightsaber was. Like it went to the right of her, but it still killed her. That's funny. Right, let's watch this next one. It's weird that the party overlay is up on like the right. It's strange. That's just too funny. And I think the last one I've already seen. That's the Obi frame trap, isn't it? Yeah, I liked it. I'll watch it again. Why not? Yeah, no, that was a nasty combo. Without a doubt. What else is online? Just realised the running game will be coming up soon, so unfortunately I probably will have to end the stream. Um, but I might be starting a new one, so that hopefully won't be too bad. Again, where's my pilot level? That's what I want to have a look for. Right, so I'm at least below level 26, but again, I kind of knew that already. Just wish it was more obvious. Obviously, it shows my gen, so I'm gen 3.16, but where is like my pilot level? I guess I just don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid and I can't find it. Whatever. I guess I'll just play without knowing what my level is. Yeah, to be fair, I have been playing Titanfall Frontier Defense for like almost 3 hours now. So I probably will want to end the stream soon. Don't get me wrong, it's been good fun. Um, it's been nice chatting with you all and stuff.
Okay, pilots, the harvester's up and running. Defend it from the remnant fleet and keep the area clear. You got this. Woo!
Have I joined midway through another game?
Yeah, they do. Okay, here they come. Arm up. You got this.
Alright, oh, okay, so anyway, one. Might as well have just started and joined when it started. I'm always keeping an eye on those ticks because they are just terrifying. That was a good throw. Iklag! It's the legendary Iklag. I find it funny when the stalkers are just walking towards you. So try and take out that Reaper. Reapers can deal a lot of damage. Very nice, very nice. Ah, I got MVP too. Always good when that happens. Get more credits. Stand by for Titanfall. Ruined Sing from him. That was funny. I could get a turret, but I really don't think the turrets are that efficient usually. I think arc traps are much more worth it. Okay, you've put like an arc trap like right there. Like everything's just gonna trigger that. Well, let's get those Reapers out real quick. They're easier to kill. Nice, that Titan's down already. I screw it, why not? That was honestly a waste, I'm not gonna lie. Oh well. We're having fun, alright, that's the key thing. I will get it back quickly anyways, so. Nice, there we are. There we go. I said I'd get it back soon. Oh, I'm getting a message from David. I will check this out in a second. I'll say your shield will save you from a termination. There we are. Let me see what he's saying though. Can't see the messages. Things in line. Alright. I will move this back in a second. Just chilling. You know, I could actually deal with a battery. Let's get that. Are you playing for running today? Most likely he is. Nice, we've got quite a few arc traps already set up. Potentially. Get my stream back up. Well, I did a lot of damage to that. Really. There we are. Yeah, I think McDavid was slightly. Yeah, yeah. McDavid's trying to recruit me and me and Matix to Order of the Fallen. Sorry, though, I'm loyal to Rowan. Well, that's a lot of plasma drones, right? Yeah. There we are. Nice. Oh, you're kidding me? He's behind cover. Of course he is. All right. Hopefully this wave will be over soon. That way I can reply and just so. All right. Just a milk group that doesn't even. Let's go. What does he mean by that? Just a milk group that doesn't even play together. Oh, they mean like for. Okay, I see what you mean. All right, we've got a good sort of group of arc traps set up at the moment, which I do quite like. And obviously, I've got full health and my laser core already, so that's also really nice. Yes, yeah. Give me all these titans. Give me them all. Oh, you fucking coward! does it takes move back away from those. Nah, screw it. I'm just going to terminate this guy because it's not letting me. Okay. I was going to say it wasn't even letting me terminate him there for a moment. Right, I'm actually going to move back. I'm going to deal with these more Titans because they could be a problem for the Harvester. Right, and I just fucking went on a killing spree there. I've got so many like smoke things as well. It's funny. Alright, so we're on to the final wave now. He needs a battery the most, I think. Okay, but he's giving it his Titan one. I'm gonna get us one of these actually, because I think our arc traps are looking pretty good for the moment. Yeah. All right. That's perfect actually, because we're on the final wave here. So once I finish that, I can probably pause the stream and then head off. Hopefully these guys actually hurry up. Come on, guys, ready up. There we go. Okay. It's hot in my room too. My God, sweating. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I took unnecessary damage there. I think I was going to use my laser call, but then I decided not to because there were new Titans. There's like a both a dumb and a smart move there. Oh, what a fucking plasma drone from behind. Like that's dumb. I so dumb. want to get through this wave fast as well because I need to go eat. There's a bunch of new titans coming in from the other side. Just trying to set them before they get to the harvester. I should not have taken all that damage there. That's bullshit. The explosion damage is so delayed. It's weird. Oh, come on. So I was in the middle of my laser call. I actually got me. No way. All right. Guys, get hot in my room. Come on, guys. We got this. There we go. Yeah, we're done. All right. I am going to end the stream here then. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.